Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So today is September 24th. It's about 5 p.m. Eastern here in US. I want to bring you an updated video for Tron TRX to USD pair. In this one, we will mainly talk about the longer term view for Tron. We had a pretty bullish week. Last week was quite bullish for overall market, and this week we are trying to see some follow through to have some confirmation. So let's see if we can get some follow through this week. Alright, so right now I'm looking at the weekly chart for Tron, and this calculation is done by Binance. So this data is coming from Binance Trading. So right now Tron is trading at 0.02. Okay, now if you refer back to the previous video, I talked about this this wedge action. There's this kind of falling type of wedge, you can call it, that we need to get out of it with a higher volume. Now if I zoom this little bit, okay, now last week we had a nice breakout of this resistance trend line in Tron, and we saw this volume coming up. It's on the average, it's much higher than the previous months or previous weeks. I should say previous weeks, because, like, again, we are looking at the weekly chart. So each candle right here represents the volume for each week, just like this each candle right here on the price action represents the week. Trading week. Alright, so this one and the previous week, the volume was a little bit higher compared to the previous other weeks. So I am a little bit hopeful that we can push through the resistance right now, the intermediate resistance that we are sitting in Tron is the 9-day moving average, which is this blue line right here. So we need to see, first of all, we need to see a positive market. Okay, we need to see a positive market. When I say positive market, what I mean by that, so right now if you look at the overall market, there's on average it's about 4% pullback we are getting in today's trading. Now this pullback is due to, it was expected. All right, so if you look at a lot of the coins, like XRP, Ripple, any like major altcoins, if you look at them, they had a really massive week. Previous week was quite massive for them. All right, so it was very, we were going to get some pullback in them. Now, that one thing that I really don't like to see is this pullback turning into a sell-off. Okay, what do I mean by that? So when you have this pullback, you have a lot of momentum trader coming in. All right, now there is a ceiling that we're gonna hit for the intermediate. That, okay, there is a resistance. So what happened is, people try to take some profit. Okay, there are 20-30% profit that people made in the last few days. So obviously some people are going to take that profit off and book those profit. All right, so what happened is they're selling at those higher level, and there are not enough buyer at that higher level. So that turns into a ceiling or intermediate resistance. And then what you have is like the trader who are, like, trying to short the market, because there are people who are also trying to short the market at the same time, and they're like, okay, let's, because we are at the intermediate resistance, let's try to short the market. So now you have two type of resistance: people who are selling it, all right, and then you have the second traders who are trying to short the coin or the price at that resistance. So it create that double momentum on the downside, and a lot of time when you see this pullback, they turn into a sell-off due to these factors. Okay, so that's one thing that we really need to avoid, because a lot of this traders who are trading crypto, they are very much like a lot of them are new investors, but at the same time there are traders who are very much trying to trade at the both side, going up. They're getting into the momentum and also trying to short the market at the same time. They necessarily don't care about the project or the price action as much. They're just looking for a quick buck, whether going up or rather coming down. then you also have the the groups of people who are trading together to push the price market up, to push the price action up or to push the price action down. So it's a combination of multiple things. So what I'm trying to say is, like, we don't want to have this pullback turn into a sell-off. Okay, so that's the thing that we need to watch out for. And the thing is, we need to the pullback shouldn't last more than 48 hours. If it's lasting more than 48 hours, then people who are bullish will start questioning, is it the right time for this U-turn? Is it the right time to go bull or go bullish on this price action? So the pullback shouldn't last more than 48 hours. Otherwise, a lot of people who are bullish will start questioning those bull scenarios. Okay, so right now what I would suggest, or what I'm doing, is just waiting and watching how this price action, or this trading consolidates, and then if we can get a high volume, and if we can go toward the first level of resistance is going to be around 3 cents, and then it's going to be around 3.5-4 cents. That's going to be the second level of resistance, which is the 20-day moving average on the weekly chart. It can happen quite soon. All right, if we have enough momentum, if we get a nice follow through in next few days, it can happen faster than a lot of people are anticipating. Okay, so it can easily go up to 3.5 cents if we get a decent volume in next couple of days. Only thing that I want to make sure is, like, this consolidation doesn't turn into a sell-off. So the bulls really need to, since they have the upper hand right now, they had a pretty nice week. Last week was quite bullish. They need to really push high. All right, so that's what I'm looking for in Tron. I'm watching right now the price action. I'm just waiting to see how this next few days will, the trading volume, if we can get a little more higher highs in the trading volume, and if we can get through this resistance, this moving average resistance on the weekly. If that happens, and if we can close over that, that will be extremely bullish. Okay, because we tried that previously back in July, we tried it again in August, so we are trying again in September end. So let's see if we can really get through that. If we can get through it and close over that, that will be really bullish for Tron, and we can easily see the 3.5-4 cents quite soon. Okay, so that's all for Tron. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit those notifications and the bell icon so you can get this content right away. If you think these videos are helping you with your trading, with your investing in the crypto market, or just the general trading, then please do give me thumbs up. That really means a lot. And I will post more videos for you guys. All right, talk to you soon.